Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.
That's what we got my son here, right? That's what we got my son here. And it's actually right here. I finished building it today, and it looks really good. So let's take it out real quick. Take a look at this thing. Woo! So this is right here. This is from a company called Escoot. And this is the Mini Nova. It said Mini. To me, it's actually big. It's actually pretty big. But it fits Kingston just perfectly, honestly. And I finally got everything ready for him right now to go. He's at school right now, so I'm going to test it out a little bit. Just do a quick little review. Now, this is what I decided to get him because we are retiring. The mini pocket bike, the little pocket bike. If y'all remember this, man, he started out on this a couple years ago. Wow, that's crazy that it's almost been a couple years. That's wild. And he's just way too big for it now. So we'll be gifting this to somebody pretty soon. It did last a long time. The batteries do need to be replaced. They're in series. I just got too lazy to go and buy new batteries simply because he was outgrowing it and it was kind of no point. So yeah, but this is awesome, man. This thing right here is supposed to be 3,500 watts, right? 48 volts. You got 48 volts. It's supposed to have good range. Comes with a headlight right there. Headlight, got that installed. What else we got? Here's the battery port right there. This thing is really, really cool. Comes with a cool shock, a really cool shock. I had to put that on. That was fun. Other than that, it's got the motor here, foot pegs, everything else, man. It looks really good. I messed this up a little bit. Just trying to scrape the glue stuff off. So I got that one kind of messed up. But yeah, man, comes with pretty beefy tires. The chain is sick. Look how big that sprocket is. Holy crap. That's a big sprocket, dude. So I bet you this thing can pop some dang wheelies, man. I'm not going to be doing too much on it because I don't want to mess up his bike, but everything is put together. And the best way that you put it on, and mind you, I am 6'1". Man, that suspension feels really, really good too. Suspension feels good. Hopefully y'all can see the controls and stuff. But to turn it on, basically, easy. You got your key. Turn it on, and you'll see the parking. When you start off, you're always in parking, so you have to click the back brake once. Just like so. And they have different power modes. You got one mode. You got one mode here. It's on 1 right now. And you just click plus. It'll go up to 2, and it'll go up to 3. 3 is the fastest mode. And yeah, man, this thing does kind of rip. I didn't really get onto it too much because earlier when I started testing it, it was raining. So didn't get much of a chance to test it. But let's go take it down the road and see how this thing feels. Oh, it's so weird. I'm so used to riding my bike. This thing, I will say that I think I think that this thing, it's a little small for me. I need something more full size, but it does fit me. But I'm like right on the end, so my ass is like on the end of the pad. The pad is not too bad. The pad is not too bad. Yo, this thing ripping. 31 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour, dude. That is insane. That is insane. This is on Power Mode 3. Look, we're at 25. It's so sick. This is crazy. So one thing I will say, is compared to a regular motorcycle or compared to my Gixxer, it is absolutely not comparable in my opinion. I gotta warm the brakes up too, so I don't want to go too fast. What's good? What's good? Woo! That's so cool, man. Yeah, Kingston's gonna have fun on this thing, man. Oh, it screams too. The brakes do work pretty good. I think they need to be warmed up because they're brand new. So to me, they're not like a real motorcycle brakes. Like it doesn't, I guess because I'm so used to Brembos and something stopping just like really, really fast. This does not. So you have to really gauge your speed. You got to gauge your speed and just be careful. But holy crap, dude. The tires did come aired up already. They did come aired up. That's fun, dude. That is absolutely fun. Let me go ahead and get a freaking thumbnail. Boom. Yeah, that thing is fun, dude. He's gonna have a lot of fun on this thing. He's gonna have a shit ton of fun on this thing, man. The headlight does work. It does work pretty well. Again, he's not gonna be really riding at night, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, I would say that the installation process though was not the best. At first I thought it did not come with directions, but it did. Basically how it came out of the box, since I've already built it, I can't show you, but how it came out of the box was the handlebars were disconnected and kind of like laid to the side. The front wheel was disconnected. The whole back half of the bike, basically the frame, the battery, the chain, the back tire, the back brakes, those were already together. All you have to do is put together the front tire, the front wheel. You put together the front wheel. You got to put the pegs on. You got to put the headlight on. You got to put the front fascia on, the fender. This thing is pretty cool. I'm gonna hit the hazards there, and you can see them both blinking, which is really, really cool. And then if you look from back, they're blinking in the back too, and it works like that for the signals. So this thing has full turn signals. I think these are two piston brakes too, which is really cool. I just thought that they would stop a little bit better. Maybe they just got to be, like I said, they got to be kind of like broken in a bit, but they work. Two piston brakes, man, that's cool. Look how thick these rotors are, dude. Absolutely insane motocross rotors. Yeah, dude, there's with the suspension on in there. Oh, that's also the other thing. You have to put the shock on, because it comes with this weird shock, just like a bar in its place. To me, the reason why they did that is because as soon as you take it off, the bike will basically flex and move around. So the only thing I wish that this came with, or the option, was to get a stand, because putting this thing together without a stand right here underneath to give it a little lift so you can deal with it, it just made it very, very difficult to get the bike put together. Again, this is my first time ever attempting anything like this, so I would say that if you don't have any experience tinkering with your bikes, like I don't tinker with my Gixxer much, right? There's not much to really do with it, but when I had like my Harley and my Riker and stuff, I did tinker with that. That's where I got most of my confidence. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It ain't bad at all, but I would say anybody can do it. Also, you don't need tools. It does come with a pack of tools with everything that you need to put the bike, to assemble the bike. So you don't need any tools at all from your own garage. It will come with it. Not a bad bike, man. Not a bad bike for the price. Again, I did not want to get my son something, you know, like a Sauron or anything like that, because those bikes are a little bit bigger for him. And we saw that when we went to the dealership and we got to sit on a 79 bike. They had like 3 versions, but it was like $4,700. And I was just like, I don't feel comfortable buying him a $4,700 bike, you know, all that good stuff. But, we got this off of Amazon, and I should have got it directly through the website, because the website gives you more options and accessories to buy at purchase time. So I should have did that. They also have more color options on the main website. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't have no affiliate code with them. I'm just telling you straight up how the bike is, man, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I am personally interested in getting something similar, possibly, just so I can learn how to do wheelies and stuff. But when we get the Supermoto, that's going to be the real thing for me. Right now, this is for him. It's awesome, dude. I'm gonna have to like mess with it and see what I can really do with this thing. But holy crap, dude. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. The bike is about 125 pounds. It's solid, dude. The steel frame, everything. It's solid. It's a solid bike. Super solid bike. Hey, morning. Yeah, I built it for my son, so he's going to be surprised when he gets home. Yeah, he's going to be surprised. Just making sure it works. This is for Kingston. It's for Kingston. Yeah, I put it together, so I'm just testing it out. He gonna have fun on this.
How much is that one?
It was 1,000.
Huh?
It was 1,000.
Damn.
Yeah. That motherfucker. I say, hey, boy, you better.
I'm gonna have to let his ass know. Just mess around and get this.
Yeah, I said, oh man.
Tell you, I be out here being hard on this ass. So I'm like, we gonna raise you together, boy.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be out here doing too much.
Oh, what's going on, man? Yeah, I just put it together. It's decent. It's for my son though.
Where did you buy it?
It's a website. You can find it on Amazon too. The company is called Escoot. Escoot. This one was 1,000. So I tested it up in there. It got up to like 32. Yeah. Yeah, Escoot. All right. But yeah, man, this shit's nice.
Right?
Where's yours at?
Well, I don't know what the spring. The spring broke.
The spring on it broke?
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix the spring.
Shoot, man, if you get it, I'll do it.
It's right there.
I'll help you out.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be messing with my bikes, man. So I don't do too much, but
No, that's what I'm saying.
you know what I mean?
That's why I haven't. This shit been parked for like almost 2 years.
This one, I did have a little trouble because I was just like,
that spring.
Yeah.
What broke on mine.
it's like trying to get that on is kind of tough if you don't have like a lift or something.
Yeah.
It was kind of tough.
That's what I was saying, because I'm like, I can't move none of this shit on
It's
here.
heavy, man. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to get that one on.
Boy, Kingston, bro, that's dope.
I said, well, he better.
So you testing it out, huh?
Yeah, he better respect it.
Yeah. And you know, that's a hard sell.
I was trying to wheelie. It's hard to wheelie. I don't think I have to worry about him wheeling it though. Man, the suspension is so good on this thing, dude. It's crazy. And then to turn it off, boom. Pop that one right back. And there it is, guys. That's the at least the first impressions of the bike. It's cool. And even, like I said, even though I'm big for it and I feel big for it, it's still comfortable. The seat is actually really comfortable. Surprised. Really surprised. This beats most seats on most motorcycles. Very good product. Very, very solid. It's an awesome thing, man. Yeah. Check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now he's got something comparable in size. Since I lowered the Gixxer, it's somewhat kind of the same footprint. So he's excited about that because he feels finally like he has a bike. Again, we didn't go with the motorized one. I did really want to go with the motorized one. He wanted one also, but our neighborhood, there's a bunch of kids already that, you know, they tend to get in trouble a lot because they're always riding their dirt bikes and four-wheelers up and down the streets. And it makes a lot of noise, so I was like, you know what, let me get you something that's not going to offend the neighbors all the time. It stays pretty silent, and you know, you could just mob around on it without any issues. So yeah, awesome. Peace.